Today I'm going to give you 10 tips how to practice for competitive. If you follow these steps, you will improve a lot, but it's important that you watch every step. So let's get into it. Number 1. Hello. So you might be wondering why we are in the training grounds, and that's because the first step is that you train your accuracy. So I'm gonna show you. Here is a training bot. You have to learn to get them in 2 missiles like that. You wait for them to move and you assume where it's gonna go. So it's easier if they move straight, of course, like that. You know where it's gonna hit. But it's not always gonna be like that. However, this is still a good training. Because what you do is you flank in competitive games. And you come in quickly, 1, 2, and you're out. And that's what you have to learn. This is the most important part, because if you keep shooting like misses over and over, you won't get any picks. There are 2 examples why you need to practice your aim. This has to be second nature. You can't think when you're in a fight. And this goes for any hero that you play. You have to be effective. Number 2. Having a negative attitude would make you lose a lot more games. And if you lose a lot of games, you look like this. And do you want that? No, exactly. And you also have to stay calm. Even if you know you will lose the game, stay calm and focused. Number 3. You need to have at least 25 to 50 hours per competitive season. If you can, 100 is also good. You can see in season 3 I had 116 hours.
Wow!
And that's when I had my highest rating. So more hours, higher rank. So a lot of hours is good, and it will increase your wins chance. And that leads us to the next step. Number 4. In this step it's all about the win rate. As you can see here in the win percentage in your career profile, you can choose win percentage and it will show you how high chance you have of winning with a certain hero. And as you can see, I have 58%. So anything that's above 55 is good. The lowest you want is 55, but the good spot is around 60. Now I'm going to show you the current competitive season. You can see I have 61, so that's really good, because then you know if you play 10 matches you will win roughly 6 of those. So it's just a matter of time before you get to a higher rank. And that's important. You have to make sure that if you want to play a hero and you're not good with it, then you have to get at least 55% win rate. And if you're bad with it, then you just have to practice until you get there. Number 5. You have to communicate with your team so you know who to focus and what to do. Here is an example.
Nice. Saw them point.
I say gimme!
You went too far, I couldn't.
Oh, can you rescue Mercy? Can you rescue please? Or something? Oh my god. Guys, I think the soldier have...
Number 6. In this step you have to look what angles work and what angles don't work when you are attacking or defending. For example, here we are in King's Row, and if you are attacking and you are a pharah, going this way right here is not good, because here you can get caught in the crossfire. Zen projectiles, McCree can shoot you, fire strikes from Reinhardt. A lot of damage, so you want to go around, but pharah can fly, so you go above here And if you have saved your ulti from the push, then you can go and ulti here. Number 7. You have to be able to adapt to a defensive playstyle. If the enemy is pushing you a lot and your team is losing, then you should back off a bit and try to get a pick and then push them. If your team is offensive, then you have to follow them and help them. Even if you don't know how to be offensive, just follow your offensive players and help them out. Number 8. What is your goal? Is it to be a pro Genji? Or is it to be a pro Reinhardt? Or a pro Moira? Wait, what? Okay, never mind. My point is this. If you play to have fun, expect sitting in the same rating season after season. But if you want to get to a higher rating, then you have to spend a lot more hours each season, and you have to have the goal to get there. And you won't get there playing every single hero. You have to focus on a few. Number 9. Always avoid making a fail ultimate. Only make your ultimate if you know you will get 2 picks as DPS.
Punish it, Eva. Guess not.
Go nano monkey now, nano monkey, go, go, go. We need to stall it. Monkey come to point, dude. Oh.
Number 10. Always leave a lost team fight. If you are still alive and you see that you have 2 team members left and the enemy has 6, that's no point in trying to win. Recap. So to recap, practice range 10 to 15 minutes. Stay calm and have a good attitude. At least 25 to 50 hours per season, but 100 is preferred. Lowest win rate 55%, but 60% is preferred. Communicate with team or listen. Learn the maps, what angles work and which ones don't. Adapt to a defensive or an offensive playstyle depending on how your team is playing. What is your goal? Only use your ultimate if you're certain it will work. That means you get kills or you save a teammate. Also know when to back off a lost team fight. Don't stay there too long, it's not necessary. Make sure to subscribe to the channel up here. Ho 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 ho.